I'm David Searle, and I'm one of the authors of Growing Deep and Strong, which is an intentional discipleship path for new and growing Christians. And we want to introduce to you today Andrew and Tammy and their little son Josh. I had the pleasure of taking their wedding service a little while ago, which was a great day. But Andrew and Tammy have gone through the Growing Deep and Strong series themselves, and so we just thought it would be good to find out some of their reactions to it, and particularly as a couple, and particularly now that they're engaged in family life. So the first thing that I wanted to ask you was, as you were preparing to be married, how did Growing Deep and Strong help you there?
You go.
Oh well, it was I think it was module 2 that we were doing, and at that particular time we just got engaged, and there was a section on marriage and keeping yourself in marriage. Is that right? I think something along those lines.
And also having children.
Having children and things like, well, basically things like parenting as well. And that spoke to us a lot, obviously, because we were heading in that direction.
Yeah, that was pretty timely.
Yeah.
Yes. So for you, Andrew, what stood out particularly in that particular module?
Just about having children, and that God sees children are a blessing in your house and a gift, and also just that being a parent is sort of, you're charged with the job of looking after God's children. So, for us, we realise that God sees Joshua as his, and we're kind of looking after him.
Right, he's lent to you.
That's right, yeah. We've got him on loan. So that really spoke to us. And also just when we were praying and wanting to have children, we were sort of standing on that word that says, children are a blessing, and God would desire us to have children. So that was sort of something for us to stand firm on and believe in.
Now the Bible actually has a completely different view on parenting and children than often what we see out in society, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and
definitely.
So as you worked through the Bible references, did that help you to cement things in your own mind as far as parenting was concerned, and the value of children to God and things like that?
Yeah, for sure, that's right. I mean, we kind of helped us to look at God's view of having a family and having children, and rather than listen to the world, because when you get married and start wanting to have children, there's plenty of people in the world that'll say, you should do this, or you can only have this, or you can't have too many children, or you're going to have to look out for this, and there's plenty of opportunities to fear. But I guess Module 2 sort of brought us back to what does God have to say about it, and we chose to believe that instead.
So for you, Tammy, in now being a mother, how did you find Module 2 helped you to prepare yourself to be a mother, as a Christian mother?
Gosh, I'm trying to think. I think first of all, with the whole marriage and couple thing, I think one of the things that came to my mind was being a helpmeet, I think they call it, and that probably spoke to me, because that was a role that it talks about. And in regards to parenthood, well, obviously, Andrew and I both come from families that have been divorced, and the odds can kind of come against us in those areas, but we have to live by what God says about, the hope that we have in Him, and what that does for, our marriage, and what that does for our parenting skills as well.